play in their yard. That big pooch left its business all over. Dad would spend his time cleaning up puppy messes. Now, I make sure the yard is clean so they can play without worry. Yes, there really is a poop fairy.
Frida's Cleaning Service is a small family-owned business established in 2003. With over 17 years of professional, high-quality, and greatly satisfied service, the Frida's Cleaning Service will get the job done. Specializing in sanitizing your home, business, post-construction, and commercial cleaning, no job's too big or small. See for yourself and give us a call, 567-249-9172. La Frida's Cleaning Service. Our reputation is always spotless. Do you have questions about buying or selling a home, not sure if you're qualified? Your local real estate agent, Antoinette Ware, is here for you. Do you live out of town, moving out of town, or looking for investment property? Well, let's work together and make it happen. Antoinette Ware can be reached at 419-917-6258. The name you know, celebrating over 20 years. Serving Toledo and surrounding areas.
Are you tired of driving around a dirty car? Say hello to the ultimate solution for your car. Quick Auto Detail, home, work, or wherever. Their mobile car spa will clean and shine your car anytime and anywhere. Their products are gentle on your car's paint, and they use only the highest quality materials. Book your appointment now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live, it's time for the silky smooth sounds of Smooth Tim and Her Majesty herself, Queen Silvy.
Hey, it is Smooth Tim, and thank you so very much for dropping by and spending another Thursday evening with us on the Now You Know show. And just so you do know, it's my pleasure to bring to you the world's sexiest granny, the Queen herself, Queen Silvy.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are in this great world today. Yes, I am Queen Silvy on this terrific Thursday, the Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. Yeah.
Well, you really milk that cow for all she's got, don't you?
I'm so milking it. But how are you, Smooth?
I'm doing terrific on this Thursday evening, Queen, and how are you doing?
As always, I'm supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious, I suppose. It's 24/7, 365. Queen Silvy, you always simply.
I know. Amazing.
Yes, you are.
Spread the word and tell somebody else, because, yes, I am amazing.
Know, now you do know,
I'm
right?
telling you. But you are amazing. Smooth, you are amazing. We have some amazing kings and queens bringing you some inspirational, encouraging. Actually, we're going to sum her up as
Potpourri of entertainment.
Dang right. Potpourri of entertainment, all coming from the heart, just for you. So, hey, you do have time to be kind and spread the word for someone else to come on that. That's right. And get this super greatness.
Share it on out.
We have in store for you. Yeah. Smooth, any announcements or anything you want to say?
Hey, as always, heart prayers going out around the world. Still all kinds of things going on. Hey, geez, big news. They may have reached a peace deal in Gaza. Get some of those hostages back, and I'm sure those people would sure like to be home after, 2 years. So, you know.
I'm sure also.
Anyhow, I hope that all pans out, and heart's prayers going out to those families and anybody that's involved in that whole ugly situation.
Absolutely.
But otherwise, hey, looking forward to a great weekend, and weather's looking good up here all over the U.S.
I ain't got that snow yet.
Hey, not yet, so get out there and enjoy it while you can.
That's right. Do that if you will. But, you are in for a super duper treat today. I mean, they're bringing you the inspirational, encouraging, Smooth said as himself, a potpourri of entertainment. Later on in the show, we have the Now You Know show question of the week, where my good kings and queens, my good friends, video in their answer to the show question of the week, followed by a special video showcase that Smooth's going to provide a few clues for, and then we'll reveal just who it is.
Am
right,
I
Smooth?
now? Okay, if you say so.
I say so.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
I got it all.
I'll drop some clues. I'll give you a couple of clues.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Smooth. You do so well. Can no one do that?
Try to
but
tease
Smooth.
them on just a little bit. Watch the end of the show. You're going to love, actually, what's going
You
on.
really are. You really are indeed. But we're going to get things going because, before we get into the super greatness, I want to super greatness myself and give some shout outs to my good friends, my good deserving queens and kings like you, Pepper Gomez, and Wake Up Music Rocks, Holistic Health Advocate, Marva Riley, Marie McKenzie and the International Sexual Assault Recovery Institute, Carmen Jewel and Massage Therapy by Carmen, Simone Enterprise and Entertainment Company, and the Simone Family Foundation. A Journey Through Healing with Beatrice Crawford, Daniel Lee,
Shout out to you.
Kizzy Petiniot, Queen Jenna, Queen Ashley, Follette Clark, and Kennette Rawls.
Shout out to you.
The Helen Myers, Peace Myers, Corey and Casey Petiniot, and Joan Mercer.
Shout out to you.
To Queen Aaliyah, Asia, Tay, Maya, Camille, and Dejour.
Shout out to you.
To my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren.
Shout out to you.
That's right. To Johnson Easley, Lee Allen Sr., Wade and Katrina, LP and Cynthia, Melvin and Teresa, Kaki and Mike.
Shout out to you.
Queen Sonia, Kaki, Shanika, Alana, Brianna, and Precious.
Shout out to you.
To Nancy, Delia, and Chrissy from Fort Worth, Texas.
Yippee-yow. Yippee-yow.
That's right. Ryan and the All-American Boys, Matt and Tracy, and the All-American Girls, Lee.
Shout out to you.
I think I need to pause for the calls. I really, really do. And clear my throat. One moment, please.
Woof, woof. Meow. Ribbit, ribbit.
The ribbit part about knock that out my ear. I'm telling you, but don't knock it until you try it. To Pamela Anderson, C. Shorty Franklin, Patricia Wilhelm McGiffin, Renita Easley, Gold Rosa, Donna Ferry, and Pam Bailey.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in Africa, Amy Kanima, Webster Riddle, Hostile Flow, Hero Boy, and Princess Area Lua.
Shout out to you.
Sabrina Williams, Pinky Harmon, Sassy Savage, Robin Taylor, and DJ Team Broke, 100.
Shout out to you.
To my good friends in United Kingdom, Beth Lambert, Nicola Jones, Bethany Jones, and Kay Cross.
Top of the day, mate.
What?
A top of the day, mate.
All right. Lorenzo Gabaniza, Christine Lewis Anderson, James and Audrey, Serious Edition, and Anna Linda Hartley.
Shout out to you.
To Edith Verhoek, Queen D. Brown, Melody Gorb Dobb, Sandra and Ben Johnson, Miguel Montebine, Brian Pearson, Brenda Ramirez, and my good friend, Joe Mack.
Shout out to you.
That's right. Hey, listen, if you would love to be shouted out, if you have someone you would love for us to represent and shout out, we will hook you up 3 days a week, every Tuesday, with the multiple award-winning The Queen Silvy Show, every Wednesday with Tim's Tidbits, and again every Thursday with the Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim, as we bring the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you. Check out this resource, and when we get back, hey, you already know the ball is rolling with super greatness we have in store for you on the Now You Know Show. Join me every Tuesday for fun and games and play for cash. That's That's right. Sylvia Mid, the fun word guessing game is back and you can come aboard and play. It's simple. Just email us your name and contact information and you are in there, baby. Yeah. You better get in there, baby, so that we can say that you are in there, baby. Yeah, that's right. Sylvia Mid's fun game. Going to get it on for the holidays. So if you'd like to come aboard and participate and play and have great fun, it only takes but a minute or two, right, Smooth?
Right at the top of the screen, scrolling, www.thequeensilvershow.com. Go to the contact tab, scroll on down, leave us a message along with your email. Queen will get back with you.
You're right. I will get back with you and let you know that Smooth will be contacting you in just a few moments. Nice try, Smooth.
Trying to get it in under the wire. Let's go.
Well, let's go is right, because we're going to get it on with the super greatness we have in store for you on the Now You Know show, starting out with Pamela Anderson, who's making a difference worldwide, making a difference within the community, bringing awareness to all dementias and Alzheimer's is very important, is very impactful. So let us all enjoy. You are not alone. Dementia Talk with Pamela.
Hello, and I hope your day's going well, and I thank you for watching. You're not alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela. Now, I am Pamela Anderson, and I'm a former caregiver for my mom, Michele Boyd, who had dementia. And my brother John, he is living with dementia. Now, October has a strong link to dementia, and that's due to the several awareness events and the seasonal changes. Now, for caregivers, it is the time to be especially mindful of the shorter days and the disruption of their routines. Now, caregivers, there are some steps that you could take to be proactive. You could prepare for the time change. You could adjust the person's dinner and bedtime an hour later, a week before the clocks change. And you will need to create a new routine. You should spend time outdoors. Natural light exposure helps to regulate the body clock. For example, you could take scenic nature walks. You could visit a pumpkin patch or an apple orchard. Now, there are some yard work projects that you could do, such as raking some leaves. And there are also some indoor activities that could be very beneficial for a person living with a dementia. You could try some seasonal baking and arts and crafts. A simple card game like Goldfish. They could help boost their concentration. You also could engage in some music and some memories. You can do this by playing some music from their youth. And for some sensory stimulation, you could bring in an autumn leaf or other nature items. Bring them indoors for them to touch, smell, or see. And of course, you will need to plan for Halloween. In Halloween, there will be constant ringing of the doorbells, and you will have lots of costume visitors. And this can be very overwhelming or even frightening for someone living with a dementia. So let's consider having a sign made and put on your door asking for privacy. And even plan a quiet indoor activity instead. Now, October 18th is the time to walk to end Alzheimer's in Toledo, Ohio. And that will be at the Glass City Metro Park at 1505 Front Street. So now is the time for you to join in the fight to end Alzheimer's and all dementia.
In the fight against Alzheimer's, now matters because now we have treatments. Now we're seeing change because now we're making it. So now is the time to move with your community that will never quit at the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Now, it is a little over a week before the Walk to End Alzheimer's in Toledo. And it will be our last big push. So tune in. Now, this is Pam, and I thank you for listening to me. And I can be reached on my Facebook support group page, You're Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela. And I do want you to remember that you are not alone.
That is correct. Mundo, baby.
Right.
Join us October 18th here in the Glass City, Toledo, Ohio, for the Walk to End Alzheimer's. It's such an impactful, memorable, and fun event. Plus, you get a little exercise in. Go on and get that cardio. Come on, join us.
You might
for
meet
a walk.
somebody new.
You never know. Make a difference, if you will. This is one way that you can make a difference for someone else as well as yourself. So we look forward to that as well. You can get more information, more resources, and all that on Pamela's Facebook group page. You Are Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela. Go there, spread the word for someone else, if you will. And we thank you, Pamela, for coming aboard this platform, making a worldwide difference on this terrific Thursday. Woo, I hope you're doing fine. Are you doing fine? You know what's the next question, don't you? Because Smooth always says yes to it. Are you hungry?
Is you hungry?
Well, are you hungry?
Always hungry, Silvy.
I'm telling you, hungry like a pig this man can smash. And I'm like, Dan, you just, hey, you ready to eat again? Yep. So it is what it is. But ILP got all that taken care of. He goes around the United States checking out fast foods. Yep, he eats it right in front of you. Then he rates it. And you be the one to decide if you want to check it out, then perhaps maybe you have, right? This week he's at Hamburger Hill. You know, last week he went to Hamburger Hill and they were away during an event. So he went to Smash Burgers. So now this week, they're open. And he's there giving them the runaround.
They're like next door neighbors or something like that, right? These two competing burger joints.
Yep. So let's find out what it'd be like at Hamburger Hill within his segment, LP Flavor Review.
Down here at Hamburger Hill, and they finally open for business, and they keeping it simple. So I kept it simple and got the double OG smash burger with some of them fries and the extra Hill sauce. So let's take the patties off this bitch and see what she twerking with. And right off the bat, she looked like the whole buttery mess. But these fries though, and that Hill sauce was a perfect combination, man. That Hill sauce had its own distinct flavor, and the fries were seasoned to perfection. But this burger was seared to perfection. Nice melty cheese, nice grilled onions on that daddy. But it's a little bit too wet for my liking, you know. But first bite, all you taste was salt. And that takes away from the burger. I mean, it tasted like a whole blood pressure mess all in one. And the way he cooked it in the butter just made the bun soggy as fuck. I didn't really like this burger. But this tea was good as fuck. 3.5.
Interesting.
Ooh, boy. I threw that burger down a minute. I look at them like, give my money back.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
The bun looked greasy as hell.
I'm like, what kind of meat was that? I'm like, what's that?
Oh, the meat looked okay. It looked like burger. It's just the bun looked like. And then he said it was salty as it gets, right?
You lost me. I mean, come on, Hamburger Hill. You need to change that name. But have you tried Hamburger Hill, by the way?
Wait, he was a bit salty about eating there?
I'd say that smooth, yes. Yeah. Really, because I can't go there on that. And if you've tried it, let me know what you think. But if you don't know, now you know. That's right. Hamburger
So Super
Hill.
Smash Burger next door is the place to go.
Super
apparently.
Smash Burger got it going on next door. They laughing at Hamburger Hill because they done already heard about it.
Yeah, they know, yeah. Cardiac arrest is waiting to happen.
But you can catch that and so much more on a whole nother level if you go to LPs Flavor Review on YouTube. Oh, man, there's so much there. I'm telling you, you'll be fat just from watching all of that food. The Smooth will just be in the kitchen all the days, right, Smooth? Because if I want a burger, a real burger, a nice, delicious burger, Smooth got that, right, Smooth?
No habla inglés.
Yeah, it's all right, but you got that, and I know you got that. So hey, all right. Well, you speak English. Let's see if you speak English by giving me a few clues about what this video showcase at the end of the show is all about.
The video showcase at the end of the show
No,
is
it's English. You're speaking English.
No habla inglés. The video showcase at the end of the show is a short story.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to do with vanity.
A short story about vanity?
Yeah.
Let's find out. Well, we're going to squeeze a couple more clues in momentarily, then we'll reveal just what that video showcase is all about. But right now, we're going to get our blessings on from superstar Kayne Petiniot, the one and only. Born blind and autistic. Born blind and autistic. He's a man of God, a superior songwriter. Got rap songs that'll make you be blessed and groove at the same time. Oh, yeah. I know what I'm talking about. As a championship seat dancer, you can't stop the butt from popping on a beat. And you can't stop the heart and the mind from engulfing the meaning behind the words of some great music. So let's get it on within his segment, God's Word to be heard with Kayne.
Wow, I speak in English. You are a great teacher.
I know.
I can't believe how
Amazing.
fast I learned.
God bless each and every single one of you brothers and sisters. This is Superstar Kayne Petiniot, once again, here for another fantastic edition of God's Word to be heard. So, I gave you a break from last week when we did a preaching sermon. Today, I've got a very special song I'd like to share with each and every single one of you guys, and I pray that this song will bless you. Thank you, Lord, for your grace. I can't wait till the day when I see your face. I want to walk with you in your heavenly place, because you are perfect in so many ways. My faith is in the Lord, and it's here to stay. The devil and his demons need to go away. I pray to the Lord each and every day. I'm so thankful because his love keeps me safe. I am safe in his arms from all harm. I'm so happy because I know he will hide me. It don't matter where I am, he's beside me. He will show me where to go, he will guide me. Jesus died on the cross, Jesus cried for me. I am thankful because he was crucified for me. I will praise him because he laid down his life for me. I pray that his love and grace will abide in me. Yeah. Now many privileges have been given to me, but not one has given me victory. He threw my sins away, now they are history, because he set me free and gave me liberty. I know I am glad, because the devil is mad, because he lost another soul that he thought he had. He thought he took my soul into the deep blue sea, but then my Lord and Savior Jesus took control of me. The day I got saved, it was a beautiful day because my mom and dad taught me how to pray. I gotta turn my life around, need to make better choices. Spend time with God, listen for the right voices. Now we are all a part of a community. Preach the gospel because we have the opportunity. That's why I'm not ashamed to praise his holy name. I don't do it for the money, power, or the fame. All we need to do is find the right preachers. Take their kids to a Sunday school teacher. Find a preacher who will preach about salvation. Find somebody who will save the congregation. The Lord's love is so pure and so true. If you're going through some things, He will see you through. Lord, you are so perfect because of who you are. I praise you with my home. I praise you with my car. No matter what I've done, I know I am forgiven. If it wasn't for His love, I would not be living. If it wasn't for His grace, I would not be saved. And all it took for me to do is sit down and pray. I love you guys. Thank you so very much for listening. You guys can find me on Facebook, Kayne, Kayne, Petiniot, Petiniot, YouTube under Kayne, Kayne, the Christian rapper, also TikTok and a Messenger. Love you guys. Thank you so very much for listening, and God bless you.
Yes, Superstar Kayne Petiniot. Keep on bringing it because I'm loving it. You're blessing the world, and it is so wonderful to have you aboard the platform, blessing the world via the platform. So, hey, we look forward to more each and every week. Don't stop till you get enough. Yeah. On this terrific Thursday, the Now You Know show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. How you doing? You doing fine? Good. Smooth's got some more clues for you.
Oh, do I? Okay, I'll drop one more clue. It has to do with a vacation in New Orleans.
A vacation in New Orleans? New Orleans? How y'all go? How y'all say that?
Try to fit that on
Orleans.
New Orleans. New Orleans. New Orleans.
Interesting.
I guess it depends on where you're from. Is it New Orleans or is it New Orleans?
Well, you say potato, I say potato, but I'm going to eat that
tomato,
thing.
tomato.
I'm still going to eat
Ohio.
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 Well, I tell you what, we're going to find out and reveal that in just a moment once we continue our groove on with Captain Krunchflakes, who, if you don't know, you should know, okay? But if you don't know, enjoy it today because, listen, the creativity, the vision, it's mind-boggling. It's, to me, out of this world. I'm always fascinated every week with the greatness that he brings, and you're going to enjoy it, too, with Captain Krunchflakes. Crunch Cove.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
crunched. Huh?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I was going to be like, guess what? What? You
make
big
you-
crunch. That's right.
cute.
I like that indeed. Kaptain Krunchflakes, everybody. You can follow him everywhere on social media. He's a Googleable guy, has plenty of music CDs, as you've seen there. Pictures of available on all music platforms. If you get stuck and can't find it, well, you message him and he'll make sure you get hooked up. But join us next week for even more creativeness and blend. Because, that was right. Sitting there just enjoying the scenery.
Hmm?
Yeah, I love doing that. Smooth and myself, we'll go and sit and watch that until a bird drops some poop on it. It gotta go, then it's time to go.
I love watching nature and the many aspects and forms that it takes. It's a whole,
Absolutely. So, hey, that was real great and relaxing, by the way. Give me more. So I gotta wait till next week.
But that is fun when he's talking about looking at clouds. And who doesn't like looking up at clouds? You know what that looks like to me?
Yep, you do that.
Everybody's done that.
Yep.
And use your imagination.
Relax. Get it on. Lower that blood pressure, if you will. But that's what's up. And we thank you so much, Captain Krunchflakes, for coming aboard this platform. Bringing it on this terrific Thursday. The Now You Know show. So we'll go on and recap. And let's spill the beans on just who we're going to end the show
I don't want to
showcasing.
spill the beans, but anyhow, okay, it's a short story. Has to do with vanity. About the individual who takes a vacation trip to New Orleans and decides that they want to visit a voodoo shop.
Oh, he threw that part in, didn't he?
Well,
Yeah.
there's some serious consequences from that. So.
All right, so who is this and what is this?
It's called Selfie.
Selfie.
And
Narrated by,
Moa.
written by.
Moa.
I love it.
Do you
Some
know
of the
that
illustrations.
Moa character?
Yeah, I do.
Moa.
That guy right there. Yeah, Smooth is a great writer. Great. We also do voiceovers and things like that. So you come across, we do some of our own projects. Selfie is one that you most definitely can relate to. It's fantastic. Some of the illustrations in this is all done by, what's the word? Moi?
Moa.
Moi?
Moa.
Moi?
That French. See, we did a little Spanish earlier, remember?
Spanish, French.
No,
I mean,
habla inglés. Now we can do a little bit of French with moi.
yeah, you may as well go on and get in line for my book, Silvy Monics, because it's got some words and phrases in there that you about need to really hip yourself to. But we'll talk about that later. Right now, let's get it on with Michele Boyd, who brings the inspiration, the motivation, always putting you first, helping you put yourself first, making yourself a priority. It's important that you have a blue ink pen.
Get everything around right now.
That's
It's
right.
Here. Got
Blue
my
ink
paper.
pen, something to write on, journal, notebook, paper, anything. I mean, as I've said before, Smooth used to do it on what, Smooth? On his hand.
Forehead. Oh, yeah.
Forehead.
Yeah.
That's kind of ooky on your forehead.
Yeah, I had a hard time making the letters look right.
I guess so.
Anyhow.
Right, then go run to the mirror and see, what the hell did I write? No.
I had to stop doing that because I
Please.
just couldn't get it down.
Yes, people are saying, is that before or during Queen? No, that was before Queen, okay? We don't do that.
We don't? Okay.
Not what that thing do, no. But Michele Boyd is bringing the inspiration and the motivation for you. We all can use some uplifting to inspire ourselves. And we're going to get it right now within her segment, Empowering Moments
With Michi. Enjoy.
Hey loves, welcome to Empowering Moments with Michi. I am Michele Boyd, certified life coach, women's empowerment strategist. I'm a mom, I'm a grandma, I'm that go-to person all my family and friends come to when they are facing challenges, and I am a survivor of domestic violence. Loves, I pray all is well with you, that you have been taking care of yourself, journaling, hydrating, getting enough rest, and trying to eat better. So loves, I like to say the phrase, life be lifing. And, sometimes we can get ourselves into what we call just autopilot. You have to go pick up the kids. You have to cook dinner. You have to go to work. You have to pay the bills. You have to take care of your loved ones. You have to take care of maybe your parents. And sometimes, loves, we may just bite off a little bit more than we can chew. And you may not realize that you may become irritable, that maybe you have lost weight, maybe you have gained weight, maybe you can see it physically. It might be visible within your eyes, or just your body structure, or your posture. So, loves, what I'm saying is, make sure that you know the red flags to look for. It could be for yourself or someone close to you, someone in your circle, or maybe even someone you work with. It could be maybe that person might become irritable. That person may become a little isolated. That person may not want, and what I mean by isolated, possibly may not want to participate in work or family activities. These are all kind of red flags that you need to pay attention to, because mental health is very heightened right now. So just make sure that you are looking out for yourself. And sometimes, as I just mentioned, you may not realize that you're irritable, that you're snapping at people. And it just may be a moment in your life where you just have to stop the madness and just stop and assess everything. And it's like, and ask yourself, what can I do differently to minimize this stress? What can I do to change the trajectory of the circumstances right now? What can I do, and how can I do it, and how do I execute this? How do I execute the plan? So, loves, again, if you see some red flags that are in yourself, in someone else, you may need, and also too, it could be something medical. So make sure that you are keeping up with your medical appointments, making sure you're keeping up with dental appointments, because believe it or not, the bacteria in our mouths, if not taken care of properly, we ingest it into our systems, and it can cause some issues within your body. I do know of 2 people who developed the same type of diseases, and they're not related, don't even know each other, and that's when I realized, hey, maybe there's some type of correlation to oral care. So just make sure you're keeping those dental appointments, those medical appointments. And you know what? If you feel that life been lifing too much and that it's just been coming down on you, you can call 988, and that's for yourself, and that's for family and friends, loved ones, someone you are just extremely concerned about. You just notice that there is a big change. They don't smile like they used to. They're just not the same person. And we're human. Things happen, and sometimes it is just a little bit of an overload. And some of us are used to operating in autopilot or survival mode, and we just keep going, and we just don't realize. So look out for yourselves, look out for your loved ones, and remember, call 988 if it just gets to be too much. I am Michele Boyd. Until next time, loves, peace, love, and roll easy.
Yes, tell it like it is, Queen Michele Boyd, because listen, she tells it like it is, and I hope you take it.
She
like
keeps it real, because life be life, and so
life surely be life, and you know what I mean. You get your notes down. Did you catch the messages within that? Make yourself a priority, and take care of yourself.
In many different ways, yes.
Get caught up on a lot of episodes from Michele Boyd, even the ones that talk about the blue ink pen, the reasons and the significance behind the smooth. How can they do it again?
Right at the top of the screen, scrolling throughout the show. Easiest way is to go to the YouTube site. And on the YouTube, just find, you can hover and click on any of the videos there, obviously, but look at past episodes of the Now You Know show, which Michele is a segment on. So, otherwise, there's other kind of videos from the Queen Silvy show. You may want to click on that. Tim's Tidbits, you may want to click on that.
So much there that you
could
can
be one of
check
the
out.
movies that we're involved in. You may want to click on those. Or one
So
of the
go find out.
cartoons that we're involved in. Jesus, you got to go to our channel, and while you're there,
Yes, by the you just
subscribe.
reminded me of that.
It's
Did
like
you
pure
know?
entertainment.
Yes, did you know that Smooth and myself is a cartoon character in United Kingdoms in the cartoons? Go there and check it out. It's
We've
down
been
there.
talked into all kinds of stuff.
Go on, go check it out. It's there. But nevertheless,
Are
we
we
thank you.
either we are easily influenced and
We're just
or
good at what we do.
adventurous?
That too.
Adventurous. Let's call it adventurous.
Yeah, we're just that too.
We'll give it a shot. See
Yeah.
what we think.
Yeah. So hey, let me say thank you, Michele Boyd, for coming aboard this platform, making a worldwide difference. I look forward to next week's lesson because I can use it, and you guys, you know, you can use it too. But I think right now what you can use is a little music. Perhaps.
You can use it.
That's what Fantom Frost does. Fantom Frost brings a lot of variety to some of everything, all magnificent. And this week, is he music this week?
I believe he is actually working on some of his decks tutorials.
Oh, let's find out because I'm almost at that point where I'm ready to bust it out for you and show you just what the queen can do. I'll work on that. But in the meantime, why don't we all work together?
Okay, why don't we?
Hey, no, don't you dare!
I didn't. What was I gonna say?
How great I am.
That was what it was.
Why don't we all sit back and enjoy Fantom Frost Studio Cats right here on the Now You Know Show.
was really good. Thanks, Fantom Frost. I was like grooving and digging on that one. I was like, keep it coming. Keep it coming. I want more. And you know, guys, you too can also go to any of the music platforms and catch Fantom Frost. Has some great music and album CDs out there available. Find them on all social media platforms. Again, another Googleable guy doing some fantastic things. Look forward to next week. And I thank you so much, Fantom Frost. And by the way, shout out to Nermal.
And he got his little studio time.
Nermal the cat runs that, okay?
Or maybe Fantom finally paid the studio rent, and that's what he was there making sure.
He's making sure you jam for me, man. Jamming. Jamming.
He's running that studio.
Hey, that's what's up on this terrific Thursday, the Now You Know show question of the week. Well, Smooth revealed it. At the end of the show, we're going to do the show question of the week, and then we're going to get that video.
Selfie.
Special video entitled Selfie, written, narrated by Smooth Tim, illustrations by Queen Silvy. It's special. It's a message within there. Trust and believe that. And you're going to enjoy that. And right now, you're going to enjoy the Now You Know show question of the week, where my good friends, my good kings and queens, video in their answer to the show question of the week. And Smooth, what is this week's show question?
You want me to reveal that right now?
No, yes.
Yes, no, yes. Let's find out what this week's show question is. Ooh, what's your favorite type of sandwich, Queen?
Well, let's find out from Pamela Anderson, Kayne, Petiniot, and Pam Ross.
Hi, this is Pam, and I'm here to answer your question of the week for Now You Know. What is my favorite type of sandwich? My favorite type of sandwich is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I used to like the chunky with grape jelly, and as I got older, I sort of care for the smooth. It needs to be like Jif or Skippy, and then I do care for the strawberry jelly. So this is Pam, and I can be reached on the Facebook support group page, You're Not Alone, Dementia Talk with Pamela, and my favorite type of sandwich is a good old-fashioned peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
So the question of this week, what is your favorite type of sandwich? And that is such a great question. For me, because I'm such a big sweets eater, you can never go wrong with a classic PB&J. That is my absolute favorite. I love you guys.
Hello, Queen Silvy. So, what is my favorite sandwich? This is an easy one. It's the Primanti's sandwich, which can only be found at Primanti's in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. They take fresh French bread, the meat of your choice, which I go for the corned beef and pastrami mix, and they top it off with French fries and coleslaw, all on one big sandwich. That's right, your meat, your fries, and your coleslaw all together in between the buns. If you get it anywhere else, it's not the same. Primanti's definitely has, in my opinion, the best sandwich there is. And that's coming from a girl from Houston. Woo! So, anyways, if you ever find yourself in Pittsburgh, Queen Silvy, go check it out. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Guys, thank you so much on that. You know, that's interesting. I never had that, Pam Ross. And well, when we're in Pittsburgh, we're going to try that sandwich. I'd have to look at the list of meats that they have and all that there, but it's interesting. P&J, peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, PBJs.
Who doesn't like peanut butter and jelly?
You didn't grow up on PBJs.
Right. What kid out there right now is growing up?
School when times got hard, you definitely had a PBJ in your lunchbox.
Sit at that lunch table, and the majority of the whole people at the lunch table got peanut butter and jelly. Some great.
End of the month, huh?
Yep, you already know. In my hood, neck of the woods, yeah. That's the way it is.
Now, you know, actually, I like chipped ham, a real thin sliced honey ham. You know, stacked ham sandwich, maybe a little bit of cheese, and on some white bread. Maybe toast it, maybe not. Maybe a little bit of tomato, maybe a little bit of lettuce. Hey, you know, get creative.
Well, you do that once we get done.
But that honey ham is yummy.
Yeah, it is good indeed. And, you know, we had a short list this week, but nevertheless, they all be back next week, and it's all good because you, too, can come aboard and be a part of the Now You Know show question of the week panelists. Yes, right, you can. And if you'd like to be a guest on the Queen Silvy Show, you can. You just simply send the information. Smooth going to tell you in a minute. But before I go any further, I must thank you. What's that, Smooth? I must thank you. That's right. For taking the time, being here, listening in, watching, spreading the word of the super greatness that we provide every Thursday with the Now You Know Show Now You Know Show with Queen Silvy and Smooth Tim. I thank you also, Pamela Anderson, and you are not alone. Dementia Talk with Pamela, LPs Flavor Review, God's Word to be Heard, that's superstar Kayne Petiniot, Captain Krunchflakes Crunch Cold, that's Captain Krunchflakes. Empowering Moments with Michi, that's Michele Boyd. Studio Cats, that's Fantom Frost. And we thank everyone that participated this week. Pamela Anderson, Kayne Petiniot, and Pam Ross, we thank you so very much. Smooth going to let you know before we get into the special, wonderful video, all written and narrated by Smooth and entitled Selfie. But before we get into that, Smooth, tell everybody how they can come aboard and be a part of the Now You Know Show Question of the Week panelists, or start their own segment, or be a guest on the Queen Silvy Show, as well as how we can be followed on social media.
Absolutely. You know, if you'd like to accomplish any of the aforementioned, you can go to www.thequeensilvyshow.com. Drop us a message along with your email, and Queen will get back with you on everything. And, there's some problems with your mic. I'll get that fixed up here in a minute. And anyhow, if you would like to catch up on any of the past episodes, you could go to our YouTube site, and you could catch up on every past episode of the Queen Silvy Show, Tim's Tidbits, and the Now You Know Show, as well as some other projects. Again, while you're there, super please subscribe. Although, let me see if I can get your mic fixed here. But there we go, Queen, got that fixed. And appreciate you all tuning in. And I guess, hey, we're about out of here, right?
No, we're not out of here yet. I just wanted to add on what he forgot to tell you, and that is, yes, when you send a message, it will come to me, and I will message you and let you know, Smooth will be messaging you momentarily. Smooth, don't try that.
I had to go fix your microphone.
Don't try that, baby. You know what's up, But nevertheless, it is an honor to present the best in live entertainment, talents, topics, and resources from around the world just for you. Selfie is the name. It's all everywhere on social media. It's a really good storyline that's smooth written. And I hope that you enjoy it. Get the message in it and stop taking all them damn selfies. Matter of fact, don't make deals that you can't understand or follow through on.
Oh, and everything comes with a price? And not necessarily monetarily.
Check it out. And while you do that, I'm going to get ready and go have my evening snack. So with that said,
till next week, now you know. Bye-bye.
Selfie.
Andrew was unable to give a truly clear explanation to the police. He himself was amazed and confused as a detective who was listening to his story. It all goes back some 30 years ago. Irene was a highly sought-after fashion model, and she had just landed a formidable contract for an assignment in New Orleans. Irene had always wanted to visit the Big Easy during the Mardi Gras and experience the vibrant party atmosphere. Irene decided it would be a wonderful idea to book herself into a quaint hotel in the midst of the French Quarters. After checking in and quickly freshening up, Irene thought she'd explore the area, getting the feeling of what all the fuss was about. The atmosphere of people dancing to calypso music, colorful costumes, people drinking, well, to be frank, the entire celebration was amazing to the ears and eyes. As Irene continued to explore, she found herself on a small side street. It appeared that the shops in this area were either closed or empty, all but one, that is. A small shop at the end of the street still had its light on. As Irene approached, she saw a sign in the window that read, Madame Lasselle's Hoodoo Shop. How could that not strike up a little curiosity into someone? Irene decided to check it out. What could be the harm, she thought to herself. Besides, everyone knows it's all superstition anyhow. As Irene entered the shop, her senses immediately heightened. There was a strong smell of incense, and there were lots of candles lighting up the entire shop, and all of them were set amidst various trinkets and what appeared to be stuffed animals. Suddenly, a voice came up from behind Irene.
How can I help you, my dear?
Oh my, you startled me. I'm so sorry. I know it's late in the evening and apparently yours the only shop open on this small street. But I was curious, what exactly do you do here?
I grant wishes, my dear.
Well, Irene wasn't born yesterday, but that statement made Irene want to dig just a little bit deeper. After all, this hoodoo stuff is all superstition and folklore anyhow, isn't it?
You grant wishes? Now that sounds interesting. So you're saying that anything I wish for, no matter what, you'll make it all come true?
Yes, but all wishes, they come with a price.
So how much is this wish gonna cost me?
I ask for no money, my dear. Just simply tell me what it is you wish for.
Well, Irene pondered for a moment about what wish she'd want most granted. As she looked about the small little shop, she noticed a small mirror and quickly thought of her beauty.
I like to stay young forever. I mean, my looks, they're important to me. I forever want to be beautiful.
Granted.
That's it? Is that quick? I'm confused. I mean, you said you grant wishes for a price.
No, I said I grant wishes with a price.
Wishes with a price? What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Your price is simple, my dear. Remember, with that a selfie a day keeps the wrinkles away.
That's it? I take a selfie a day and I'll forever stay beautiful? That's the only stipulation, a selfie a day?
Yes, my dear. But never forget it. For if you forget, you will age 10 times fast. That is your price.
The little shop she visited seemed to be the best decision of Irene's life. Her career soared with endorsement opportunities, television shows, and movie offers. Yes, Irene's timeless beauty was certainly paying off. And yes, in case you were wondering, Irene did keep up with her selfie a day. It keeps her young and also feeds her ever-growing social media audience. Irene eventually bumped into her future husband, Andrew, at a small gathering of friends. Despite their age difference, Irene and Andrew hit it off immediately, fell in love, and decided to marry. The couple thought a trip to the mountains would be the perfect honeymoon getaway, so Andrew chose a mountaintop cabin away from the hustle and bustle of their everyday life. The newlyweds were excited as they approached their cabin, and it certainly was up in the mountains, and the views were breathtaking.
This is perfect, Andrew. What a great place for pictures. You know the old saying, a selfie a day keeps the wrinkles away.
Actually, Andrew had never heard that before, except from Irene. He thought it was a model saying or something. He did know that Irene did religiously take a selfie a day, no matter where they were or whom they might be with. Everything was perfect until the second evening. The weather seemed to change immediately, and it now appeared they were caught in a blizzard. Andrew had gathered some extra logs and was refueling the fire when all the electricity went out. The heavy snow had obviously snapped the power lines and had also buried their car way past the roof. "Don't worry, Irene. In a day or so, it'll all be gone and we'll be back home."
I'm not worried. I mean, I've got you and my phone. What more can a girl ever want?
On the third day of being snowed in, Irene figured out exactly what else she might need. Irene's cell phone was nearly out of battery life. The battery life indicator was blinking, and she hadn't yet taken a selfie.
Andrew, do you have juice in your phone? Mine's about to quit.
Well, mine stopped this morning. Irene began to panic. The warning from Madame Lascelles was echoing in her head. Irene went into the bathroom and gazed into the mirror. It was true. Instead of looking 30 years old, it appeared she had aged overnight. Irene, for the first time, saw deep wrinkles in her face. Strands of gray hair were growing in, and her nails were turning yellow. Irene was beginning to panic. It seemed that time was no longer on her side. It was now her worst nightmare. The wish granted by Madame Lascelles was starting to come true with its terrifying price. Irene sat in a chair in front of the fire, realizing the horrific results of her vain wish that were now coming true. There was no way to charge her phone. The car was buried under several feet of snow, and she had never told Andrew about her visit to the hoodoo shop some 30 years ago. Andrew could now only look on in horror as he watched his bride age over 100 years before his eyes in a matter of hours. Her skin was now nothing but loose, wrinkly flesh. Her once beautiful smile was no more. Irene's hair had turned completely white and was starting to fall out. Her body looked as if it had been ravaged by arthritis, her fingers crooked and thin. She struggled both to hear and to see Andrew. With her dying breath, Irene looked into Andrew's eyes and spoke.
Andrew, I'm so sorry. I should have told you, my love. My beauty was timeless, granted by a hoodoo queen. I only had to take a selfie a day to keep my beauty. I never should have went in that shop. Some wishes should never be granted. The price is too high.
The detective looked Andrew straight in the eyes and asked, "You expect me to believe that this 100-year-old woman was your 30-year-old wife 3 days ago?" Andrew could only sob as he watched the wedding band slip from his bride's finger and onto the cabin's floor as the coroner took her lifeless body away.
Selfie.